Y'all, walk one. Tis your boy, Jadon, legendary. Look here, my good peoples, we're here with some Skyrim. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, share with your peoples. I upload all kinds of games, depends on what I feel like playing, and right now, that's Skyrim. Check out the new merch, though I made some new stuff, came out real nice, but with that being said, let's get into the video. It has been 3 months since our hero has punched the world's most powerful dragon to death and has saved the world from the powers that is the Twilight Sepulchre. Well, she hasn't been completely dormant within these 3 months, okay? Creating and thinking of new designs, the world is infatuated with the fact that some real pretty woman punched the most powerful dragon there was to death. So in this meantime, she had to capitalize on the fact that there's a whole wave of people wanting to learn how to punch efficiently. She needed an idea. The world was losing their mind over the fact that someone, and let's be honest here, within the world of Skyrim, no one ever would have thought that a woman would be the one to take down the dragon. That's just the world that this is. Especially with her hands. Punching a dragon in the face? The world was infatuated. They needed to know how they could pull it off themselves. Her armory business and all that at the forge, they were doing quite well. But she needed a new piece of weaponry. Everyone and their mother wanted to know what gloves she was using. Problem is, there are no direct gloves, so she had to create something quick and fast. Something that could protect the entire hand, much thicker than a glove, but at the same time acts like a glove. Okay? Something that would cause very minimal damage to the wrist and the knuckles. And thus we have the TERA Gauntlets mod, alright? So if you got a brawler character, much like my character here, this is Rhea. She is my brawler. You might not look like her right now because she's still in the pajamas from the intro, but she is indeed a heavy armored brawler. She be punching crap. I done punched Alduin. I done punched my way through the Twilight Sepulchre. Alright, she be punching crap. Now as you can see, the textures on the mod is pretty decent. They're not the greatest ever, but they're definitely not the worst. Okay. They're big, they're bulky, just like they were in TERA. Now I personally didn't play a whole ton of TERA. I played a little bit here and there, mainly for picture purposes, because the maps was real pretty. Of course, the characters were pretty too, but I mainly did it for the maps. Mainly because I was not willing to spend the money on the game yet, because I didn't know if it was any good quite yet. Unfortunately, I never found out because the game got shut down shortly after. Now, these do have light and heavy variants. So for if you got a character who rocks a lot of light armor, you do have the option, although you are going to get much less damage. Or if you just want to use them for the looks, because as you can see, they are pretty great looking. Now there is a million of these dang things. If you don't want to craft them through the blacksmith, you can get a mod called Simple Item Spawner. That's this right here. You go ahead and open that. You're going to be looking for, you're going to scroll past however many mods you have, and you're going to go down to the W's. You're going to be looking for WM TERA Gauntlets. These will have all of the gauntlets, both light and heavy. As you can see, all options are there. With that being said, let me go ahead and show you what the rest of the gauntlets look like. Now you got OOB. All of these are listed within their same style. So you got OO, you got O1, O2, so on and so forth. And these are more like a green with a iron. Like I said, not the greatest textures in the world, but I've been looking for good brawler fist weapons for a hot minute now, so I am absolutely not complaining. Plus, like I said, that keeps the file nice and light. Okay, I messed up. The last ones were OOA. These are OOB, which is more of a dark iron looking color. The black. Man, hold up. So you're just gonna watch this much of the video, and you're not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. Black edges with the deeper brown inside. I mean, he thinks it's clean. I can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him. This lady has been needing good brawler weapons for a minute now. I know she might look like a brawler right now in her little casual clothing, but man, I punched Anduin in the face to death. Now we have OOU. These are much bigger gauntlets, as you can see. The inside is about the same size, but the upper region gets way taller. Okay, as you can see, these are the similar color to the first ones. And believe it or not, as old as these are, you can make them match to pre-existing gear pretty good. Pretty dang good. Especially with these colors. Dragon Bone, very Dragon Bone-like. You have OOUA, same as the first ones. They have that iron look with the green on the inside. Gauntlets are about the same size on the inside. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, like I said, I didn't play a whole ton of TERA back then. But these are lower level gauntlets. These is the joints you would have saw when you were leveling up a character. I don't remember what character because it's been so long. But if I remember, maybe my character will pop up if I got any pictures of her with her gauntlets. You got OOUB, the last of the OOU series. The dark iron color with the brown. Okay. I mean, yeah. Like I said, not the greatest textures in the world, but I ain't complaining. Because beforehand, I had no good or proper weapons for my character. Nothing. A brawler needs good brawler gloves, not some dang regular steel gloves. That's a good way to snap your wrist. Now we're in the 01 series, which as you can see, jumps up in style by quite a dang bit. You know what I mean? These is the type of things I needed for a character who was punching on stuff. Now if I would have defeated Anduin with these, it would have looked more proper than them dang Daedric gloves she was wearing. I'm pretty sure she wasn't wearing Daedric gloves. I don't know. I'll have to go back to the video. Back to the playthrough video. These is great though. And like I said, I didn't play very much TERA. I'm sure Steam will let me know that I probably put like 20 hours in that game at best. These colors right here though, I like these. These, the bronze color with that deep burgundy look. That is fancy. It has the like that purple looking orb type thing. That is fancy. Okay, that's real fancy. Yeah, those is clean. You got this steel with the gold color and the blue orb. Now, most of these I'm seeing just off the spot like y'all are. These are new to me, just like it's new to y'all. The only ones I've seen so far were the first couple, because I was going to use them for something and kind of forgot about it. And I was like, you know what, let me do a mod showcase instead. Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to do another playthrough, but I just didn't have the time to make that happen. Now we are in the 02 series. These are the first ones. These are fancy. These remind me of Alduar from Warcraft. I don't know how many of y'all play Warcraft, but y'all remember Alduar? Good old school fun raid, man. I remember raiding that back in the day. That place was pretty dang fun. It was crazy when I found out that a lot of people apparently didn't like it that much. I was like, how? That raid's freaking fun, and I'm not even a raider, dude. I'm not a raider at all. I'm a PvP to forever. This is 02A. No, I kind of thought about it. Maybe I thought it was fun because I barely ever did the dang place. Like I said, I was too busy doing PvP. Colors on these are fantastic. That deep aqua blue green looking color with like the reddish purple crystals and the gold and black. That's something special. Okay, I don't know what in this game you could match that to, but fancy for sure. And we got O2B. You know what I'm saying? These colors is fancy too. The silver, the black, the burgundy with the green. Real Blood Oath looking, you know what I'm saying? It reminds me of some real Blood Oath activity. Real Warcraft Blood Oath going on with the bird look too on there. Feathers and stuff. Yeah, these is nice. I like these ones. I never seen these ones before. I ain't get far in TERA, so. Now we are looking at 03. These are nice. Large, mad shield. That's why I needed something like these. The base gloves in this game, well, they're gloves. They're not meant for anything other than to be gloves. You feel what I'm saying? Dang shorts. I probably should have gave her some different shorts, but let's keep it 100 here. I did it on purpose. She was wearing it in the thumbnail. Y'all know me, I don't clickbait nothing. Now we got 03A in the building. These colors are real nice. I like the last gloves a little bit more, but these are clean. My TERA career was taking photos of those pretty maps. Of course, the characters look great too. Well, some of the characters look great. But for the most part, it was all about the maps for me. Like I said, I did have 2 characters that I played quite a bit. And those were the main 2 characters I would use to discover and all that, but that was about it. And lastly, for the 03, we got 03B. These colors is nice. I like these. I actually have a set of armor from TERA that matches these perfectly. I guess one of these days I'm gonna have to do a mod showcase on that too, because I wonder how many people know that TERA armor mod exists. Yeah, I needed bigger gloves for this lady. As you can see, you know what I mean? She Miss Thickums out here, but she also fairly diesel. Look at the arms, look at the shoulder width, alright? She's strong. She's strong and she's thick, alright? That's a very realistic build for its time. Now, obviously, when you got a character that's built this way, she needs proper heavy-duty weapons and heavy armor to boot. These look like some dang motorcycles on her hand. Got exhaust and crap. That is a dang motorcycle. That's the dang seat. That's where you would sit. Exhaust is a little high, you know what I mean? You might note your fucking legs, but you know, that is definitely a motorcycle. You needed proper weapons, alright? You needed proper heavy armor for them for the scrimp. We got 04B I mean. It's a red motorcycle, real fancy. With the quad exhaust, that's a serious fucking engine. You don't typically need that many dang exhaust on any vehicle unless it's got the power and it needs to push that dang sound out. Bikes with 4 exhausts, that's like a fucking something Hayabusa. I don't even know if Hayabusas got 4 exhausts. They are inline 4, so I would imagine they can. But I don't know if they do directly. I ain't seen a Hayabusa in a long time. I'm not much of a bike guy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, man. I'm a car guy to the end, baby. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great looking motorcycles in the world, but nothing beats 4 wheels. Unless it's 6 or more, because I love trucks. Now we are in the 13 series. There's 2 of these. We got these absolutely stunning joints right here. These straight up remind me of multiple Warcraft fist weapons. These right here will go crazy with a set of ebony gear. 100%, 100%. These dang claws, talk about puncturing, shredding, and impaling. Those is it right there. Look at the skulls on them. And this is 13A. 13A, as you can see, it doesn't have the large blade on the front. So if you want something that looks a little bit more like fists instead of, well, I mean, a fist weapon is a fist weapon. It's held through the fist and not quite like a sword, but literally within punching motion. That's a fist weapon. But if you wanted less blade-like and more punch-like, this would be the one right here. For the holiday spirit, my good folks, we have bare fists. Okay? Gargantuan. Actually, you know what? I don't know what the heck these is. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. TERA did have his fair share of furry-looking gear. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, basically what I'm saying is, will you ever see me use these in any regular non-mod showcase? No. Yeah, little did Jaden realize when he said this 5 years ago when TERA was still a thing, he did a full 10 set with these goofy looking fucking gloves, man. But as I always say, to each their own. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want some big old fuzzy paws for your Khajiit or your non-Khajiit character, I don't know where the fuck the accent came from, you know what I mean? Do your thing. To each their own. Like I said, you ain't gonna ever see me use these though. That's an atrocity. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I wasn't expecting to see these. Even if with these pink ones, if we was on some type of pinup fucking Pink Panther looking crap, I can't do it. Matter of fact, from the front, look like a head crab. Boy, there you go. I just ruined it for you. You know what I mean? You ain't never seen a head crab? Go look it up. If you don't want them ruined, don't. It ain't nothing crazy. It's from Half-Life. I would never steer y'all in the direction of some traumatizing crap. It's from Half-Life. It's a little creature from Half-Life. Half-Life 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next up, we got some bionic looking joints. Looking like they from Gundam. Transformers, maybe. This is number 16. These are the only ones of their kind. These, I would use. I don't know why I would need my character to look like some super robo. But shoot, why not? I just recently watched Transformers, the first one from 2007. Wish I never did. And lastly, I know that's gonna hurt some people's hearts, but I'm not much of a movie guy. Now these right here, these are freaking amazing. They had, what's his name, Anthony Anderson. He was doing way too much screaming throughout that movie. It was annoying the crap out of me. There's a stereotype. People always like, oh man, black people are so loud. That's not true, because I freaking hated every part with him in it because he just wouldn't stop shouting. Like, man, chill, son. Cars was cool though. And with that being said, my good peoples, that is all the TERA arms. If you want to go ahead and get your hands on this mod, make sure you do endorse the creator that made them, because these are horrendously underrated. At the moment of recording, this mod has been out for over a week now and only 200 downloads, only 14 endorsements. So go ahead, well 15 now because I just endorsed it myself. So go ahead, get that mod some love. They're absolutely amazing gloves. The person that put the work to port them in, you know what I mean? Hey, I want to give a thanks to that person. That is YM and Captain Fridge. Okay, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button. I upload all kinds of games, depends on what I feel like playing. And right now, that was some good old Skyrim. Stay tuned because there's going to be a whole lot more, of course. Check out all the links in the description. You might find some stuff you might like. With that being said, I'm out.